After 60, do this to add 10 years to your life. 5 science-backed habits. I had a conversation recently with my neighbor, Helen. She's 72 and full of more energy than most 50-year-olds. And when I asked her secret, you know what she said? I don't do anything special. I just do a few little things differently. That got me thinking. What if adding 10 years to your life wasn't about drastic changes, but simple, science-backed habits? Habits that fit into your day without turning it upside down? Well, today that's exactly what we're covering. After 60, do this to add 10 years to your life. And we're starting with 2 habits that might surprise you, because they're not about diet or exercise. At least, not in the way you'd expect. Cut to you walking through a sunlit garden. Habit number 1. The 10-minute morning ritual. First thing in the morning, before coffee, before the news, give yourself 10 minutes of quiet. Not meditation unless you love it. Just stillness. Sit with your tea, watch the birds, or even stare out the window. What? Research from Harvard shows that starting your day with calm lowers stress hormones that age your cells. And stress isn't just in your head. It shortens your telomeres, those tiny caps on your DNA that control aging. 10 minutes. That's all it takes to tell your body, we're not in crisis mode today. Try this tomorrow. Set your alarm 10 minutes earlier. Yes, it's worth it. Breathe deeply. Inhale for 4 counts, hold for 4, exhale for 6. No phone until the 10 minutes are up. Trust me, the emails can wait. Transition to you holding a handwritten letter. Habit number 2, the 2-letter rule for social health. Here's a habit I learned from a 94-year-old in Okinawa, where people live the longest. Write 2 letters a month. Not emails, real letters. To a grandchild, an old friend, even a thank you note to your pharmacist. Science proves loneliness is as deadly as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. But letters do something magical. They strengthen connections without the stress of social media. And the act of writing by hand? It boosts memory and fine motor skills. Don't overthink it. Keep stationery by your favorite chair. Write just a few lines. It's the consistency that matters. Know one to write to. Send a card to a nursing home or military service members. Kindness counts. Lean toward the camera, smiling. Now, I know some of you are thinking, letters? Really? But here's the thing. Longevity isn't just about your body, it's about joy, purpose, and feeling connected. And the next 3 habits? They're just as practical. Now, let's talk about something we all know we should do but often avoid: exercise. But here's the twist. I'm not going to tell you to join a gym or start running marathons. In fact, the kind of movement that adds years to your life is so simple, you might not even call it exercise at all. Cut to you walking leisurely through a park, nodding at passers-by. Habit number 3, the slow and steady movement secret. Researchers in Sweden tracked seniors for 12 years and found something fascinating. Those who moved throughout the day, not in workouts but in little bursts, lived longer than those who sat most of the day, even if they exercised for an hour daily. Here's how to make it effortless. Set a post-meal rule. Walk for just 5 minutes after breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Do calf raises while brushing your teeth. Strengthen circulation. Bonus, swap chairs for a stability ball 10 minutes a day. It engages your core without thinking. The goal? Avoid sitting for more than 30 minutes at a time. Every time you stand, you're telling your body, we're still in this game. Transition to you drizzling olive oil over a colorful salad. Habit number 4, the longevity fat you're probably not eating enough of. Here's a shocker. Fat isn't the enemy after 60. The wrong fats are. But one specific fat repairs your cells and is linked to longer lifespans. Olive oil. Not just any oil, extra virgin olive oil with that peppery kick. A 2023 study found seniors who ate 1+ tablespoons daily had 28% lower risk of dying early. What? It reduces inflammation that ages your heart, brain, and joints. Make it tasty. Drizzle it over roasted veggies. Double anti-aging power. Mix with balsamic vinegar for a simple salad dressing. Avoid cooking it at high heat. Add it after cooking to preserve benefits. Close-up of your hands holding a teaspoon of olive oil, golden in the light. And here's my favorite trick. Take a teaspoon straight when you wake up. It coats your gut, balances blood sugar, and bonus, helps with those morning aches we all know too well. Sit back in a cozy chair holding a book. Habit number 5, the 7:30 p.m. light rule for deeper sleep. Now this one might sound small, but it's huge for longevity. After 7:30 p.m. use only warm, dim lights. No bright overheads or screens. Here's why. As we age, our melatonin, sleep hormone, production drops. But blue light from bulbs and TVs tricks your brain into thinking it's noon. The result? Poor sleep, which speeds up cellular aging. Try tonight. Swap the TV for an audiobook or soft music. Use table lamps with warm bulbs, under 3000 Kelvin. No willpower? Wear amber-tinted glasses. They block blue light effortlessly. Wink at the camera. My husband thought I was crazy until he tried it. Now he falls asleep before his head hits the pillow. Stand up, stretching arms overhead naturally. Now we've covered quiet mornings, letter writing, all-day movement, olive oil, and sleep lights. But the last two habits? They're the simplest yet most powerful of all. But first, tell me, which of these could you start tonight? The oil trick? The lights? Drop a comment. I read every one. And if you're loving this, tap that like button. It helps others find these tips too. Now let's put it all together. Imagine your longevity day. Morning, 10 minutes of quiet with your tea. Afternoon, a letter plus olive oil on your lunch salad. Evening, a phone chat while watering your plant, then dim lights by 7:30. No perfection needed. Miss a day? Just restart. These habits aren't rules, they're love letters to your future self. So tell me, which habit sparked your curiosity? Tag a friend who'd love this too. And if you found even one tip helpful, hit subscribe. We're just getting started. Remember, adding years isn't about counting candles, it's about making the candles count. Here's to your next decade being your brightest yet.